They're going to keep the pressure on the downtown merchants, on every store on Capitol Street.
A native son of Mississippi and war veteran, Medgar Evers was the first NAACP field secretary for his home state. A leader in the civil rights movement, determined to end segregation and create a just society for all citizens, Evers organized voter registration drives, boycotts against businesses, and in 1954, his application to the Ole Miss School of Law was denied, but helped pave the way for the school's integration years later. On June 2, 1963, Medgar Evers was gunned down in front of his home by a white supremacist, leaving behind his wife Merle and his 3 young children, Daryl, Rena, and James. For 30 years, his death went unpunished until 1994, when Byron De La Beckwith was convicted for killing Evers. Recently, family and friends gathered at Arlington Cemetery, where Evers is buried, to honor the man who served his country, wanting equality for all. So many events that are going on recently commemorating the 50th anniversary, and just recently a memorial in D.C. and former President Bill Clinton, in speaking about you, was saying how you have kept alive the memory and the meaning of your husband's life. What do you think is the meaning?
He would do everything he could to see that justice prevailed in every part of American life.
And the night before he was assassinated, is it true that you all had a conversation about what would happen and how he was expecting something bad to happen?
We knew almost from the beginning. Both of us were native Mississippians. So yes, we did have that conversation, one where both of us cried, held on to each other, and he told me, "You must do this for me. You must take care of my children." And you keep the movement going in your heart. I told him, "I can't make it without you." And he said to me, and I never shall forget, "You're stronger than you think you are."
There have been exhibits and the rifle on display. What was it like for you to see what took your husband's life?
I went to this exhibit, and there was this rifle in this plexiglass case, and I had to stop in my tracks. The trigger represented hatred to me.
Well, your husband was right. You are stronger. You are stronger than you think. And you at the inauguration earlier this year, delivering the opening prayer.
I know.
What was that moment like for you?
I used in that invocation something that my grandmother always taught me. God, make me a blessing. And that's what I tried to live by. I also realize I am more than just the widow of. I'm my own person. The circumstances were difficult, but I welcome all the challenges and all of the changes that come with being the widow of, but of being Merle Evers myself.
When these opportunities presented themselves, you were ready, and you stepped up, and you did it. And you've played at Carnegie Hall. You have played the piano at Carnegie Hall. How many people can say that?
Not only that, I sang at Carnegie Hall. That's right. It was a full performance. And I am so proud. I enjoyed myself to no end. And I had on this red dress that was made for me, and I was able to lean into the curve of the baby grand, and it was just marvelous. It was a dream come true.
Thank you. It has been a delight.
Well, I thank you, and I'm so pleased to say we are both from Mississippi.
Yes, we are.
Yes, and the best to you.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Thank you.